Or let me ask you this: how would you define a woman?
A woman is what she wants it to be. I mean, it could really be anybody, anyone who's strong. I feel like everyone has their own sense of like femininity. That's a tricky word, but yeah.
How do you define a man?
Same thing. I think being a man or woman is kind of broad. I feel like there are multiple genders, so it's kind of what you make it.
Does it have anything to do with biology?
I guess like the scientific term of being male or female, but I think it's definitely more broad. Like you can't just define somebody by science, like a human being.
So science can't determine what a man or a woman is?
I feel like that's a tricky question.
Why would it be tricky?
Because I'm definitely...
Are you a woman or are you a guy?
I'm a woman.
Do you think I knew that?
Yeah.
Why do you think I knew that?
I guess assuming something, assuming someone's gender.
I was assuming? Are you assuming I was assuming?
I guess if you're gonna assume.
Do you think gender comes from God?
No. Personally.
Do you think morals comes from God?
I guess. I think people gain their own sense of morals as they grow up and get older, kind of what they're taught.
So they do come from God, or morals don't come from God?
I think people get morals from what they want. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say, God told me this, you know, like as a moral. So, yeah.
And are you ready for this?
Yes, I am.
Let's get it on. All right, first question. What is a male?
It is a human that has male genitalia. Yeah, that's what I'll say.
You're pretty brave. What is a woman? Don't look at her.
A woman is a human with woman genitalia.
Very, very, very educationally said. Very well, smart. I talked to, at first I had to ask them if they were a woman because I didn't want them to get mad. They appeared to be as women, and so I asked them what it was, and they said it was a belief system. Do you think it is a belief system, gender identity?
Well, I don't think it is based on beliefs. I think it's biological, but I think there is a lot of, obviously there's a lot of talk in our culture now about gender identity. So I think it's good to have discussions with people about it, but ultimately for me, I believe it is biological, and that, you know.
Absolutely, nothing wrong with your belief. Yeah. All right, sounds good. And does being a man or a woman have anything to do with gender? Or biology, I guess.
In my opinion, no. I think gender is culturally and socially structured. I think, and so is our definition of man and woman. Yeah.
So it's a belief system?
I would agree. Yes.
Okay. Do you think belief systems could be dangerous?
Belief systems can be dangerous. Yes. Yeah. I think we've seen it in recent years, and we continue to see it. Yeah.
Do you think that the belief system of the gender identity roles is a dangerous belief system?
The gender identity.
Yeah, like how to define a person. Do you think that's a dangerous belief structure? Like, do you think it could lead into danger? Like, for example, if I believe that I'm a girl but I'm really a guy, do you think that will affect how I teach my kids or how I lead my home?
No, I don't think so.
So, do you think belief is a dangerous thing?
Definitely not. I think if you believe in something, it gives you a sense of like security to have something to like hold on to as a person. I guess, and like that's your own choice of what you want to believe in.
If I believe that if I jump off this building right here and that there is no gravity, is my belief going to hurt me?
Yeah, for that.
So belief can be dangerous.
Yeah. If like for that specific scenario. Yeah. Do you think it's an issue?
I think it's an issue. I think it attacks family values. Do you?
Pride Month?
Well, I think the whole idea of growing up in a home with a mom and a dad, I think that will later eventually, if there's enough people, eventually destroy the whole family values system.
You're saying growing up with the mom and dad. Well,
So I think I think God's made a man and a woman, and I think that if there's enough people that say, hey, you know what, it's okay for a man to raise a kid and a woman to raise a kid, that eventually it'll attack the whole ecosystem of the family values. That's just me, though. Did a mom and a mom raise you, or did a mom and a dad, or just a mom, or just a dad?
well,